I have today with me in the studio someone behind the big European Super League breakaway. Welcome.
Well, thank you.
Can you tell us your name?
Shay.
And do you have a last name, Shay?
Dowie.
Welcome, Shay Dowie.
But my friends call me Figure because I'm good with numbers, you see.
Mr. Shay Dowie, the European Super League was brought down within a week.
Yes, and let me take this time to apologize to the fans because we were trying to say football from the fans, and I apologize that we tried to do that without the fans.
But aren't the fans the most important thing in football?
What? How even?
Okay, Mr. Dowie, then what is the point of football?
The point of football, I think, is that you have a ball and then you foot it. You foot it. You have a foot and you ball. I think the point of football is that you have Chinese kids making shirts, then you put a random name on it, and then you sell it back to the Chinese for like 300 times the price, and whoever does that the best, they win.
You selling it back to the same Chinese?
Oh, no, not on their wages. No, but there's a lot of Chinese, and maybe you should look into that.
We certainly will. But people have raised the issue with the lack of competition within the Super League. What are your views on that?
Oh, I think there's plenty of competition. I mean, the whole league was set up as a competitor to the Champions League.
Right, and I'll take your point on that. But what about competition between clubs?
The clubs? The clubs? Are you out of your mind? Nobody cares about 22 sweaty men running behind a ball. No, it's business. It's competition in business. The people love the Wolf of Wall Street, and that's what we're going to give them.
But don't the fans love clubs?
The fans? Come on, the fans. Look, if we want to let you go to a game of your team and want to combine that with a nice holiday in Dubai or Shanghai, and you don't want to go, come on, you're not a real fan.
But what if they don't have the money to go to every game like they do in the current system?
Look, if you do not want to keep paying for airplane tickets, buy yourself a plane.
Wait, you want them to buy a plane?
Yeah, a plane. Look, if you call yourself a fan but are unwilling to put the work in, and people in Miami are willing to pay more to go to the stadium than you, then I'm sorry, but it's a competitive game. And I would say get good.
Right, but in the end, the fans stopped you.
Fans are the new F word.
Right, so in the end, nothing really was achieved with all this.
Oh, I think we achieved something gigantic. We made FIFA and UEFA look like the good guys. I mean, that's something that nobody thought was achievable before we actually did it.
Very, very impressive indeed.
You can say that again. I mean, have you seen the things going on in Qatar? They're paying these people nothing. It's basically slavery.
Slavery, even.
It's a figure of speech, but yeah, they're paying them basically nothing.
You mean not unlike the Chinese kids that make the shirts?
Yeah, in a way, yes. I mean, it's a game of competition after all.
Well, thanks for your time, Mr. Dowie.
The only fans I care about are my only fans.